Thank you, everyone, for coming to Sandra's Stenography and Shorthand Dictations. It is really appreciated. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. So I have a call to action for you guys. I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers. If I could get you to subscribe today, I noticed there are a lot of people that watch this channel, but they're not subscribed. So please, please, please subscribe to my channel. I will really appreciate it. Been trying to get to 400 for a minute there, and I'm almost there. I just need about 24 more subscribers. So thank you so much for doing that for me. Today I am doing jury charge at 160 words per minute. We're going to go ahead and get into this. It is on the subject of verdict of not guilty. It's from my jury charge, so it's going to be on my jury charge playlist. 739 words, so it's going to go pretty quick here. And I've also done this at 100, 120, 140, and I noticed 160 was missing, so I'm trying to fill up that gap. Ready to write? Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, at this time prior to my summation, may I say first that I want to thank Judge Miller for his kindness and his courtesy. I have known Judge Miller and practiced before him for 15 years or more. He is one of our finest judges. I have always respected him, and I have always known him to be fair and impartial. Any expression of respect I pay to him now is a reflection solely of the way I feel about it, because he cannot help me in this case. It is up to you, the jury. Judge Miller can only instruct you as to the law in this case. I also want to pay tribute of respect to my esteemed friends, Mr. Jacobs and Mr. Rawlins. I have known Mr. Rawlins for 10 years. He is a vigorous prosecutor, and as a former public defender, he was as vigorous in his defense of prisoners as he is now in the prosecution. As to Mr. Jacobs, I have known him less time, but I have the highest respect and esteem for him also. As for you, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for the time and attention you have given to listening to this case. I want to say now that when I question you, although you may not have realized it, I question you solely to find out if you were intelligent, reasoning human beings. I do not question you on sympathy, prejudice, or passion. I wanted to appraise your reasoning capacity, your intelligence. That was my objective. I also want to say to you that if I should make certain statements that are not in evidence, I want you to know that I do so not willingly, not knowingly. Please attribute it to some misunderstanding or misinterpretation of the facts. I have lived all my life in Pittsburgh. I was born here. My pre-legal education was in Pittsburgh. The bones of my ancestors lie here in the soil of Pittsburgh. They have bequeathed me one thing, and this is a love of honesty. I yield to no man my passion for honesty and decency, and I hope to pass that on to my son and to my 2 grandsons. So if I say anything that is not in accord with the evidence, please do not attribute it to any unworthy motive. The defendant here before you now is guilty. He is as guilty as sin. He belongs in the penitentiary. I yield to no man my respect to lawfulness, nor do I yield to any man in my abhorrence of violence. How'd you do? Hope you did well. Wish you the best of luck. This video will be here for you to practice if you did not do well, because practice makes perfect. Thank you all for joining me here at Sandra's Stenography and Shorthand Dictation. You know I really appreciate it, and it comes from the heart. Peace, love, and like the man said, honesty. Give this video a thumbs up if you don't mind. If you have the time, please. I appreciate that. And I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to wrap this up right here. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Bye, everyone, and happy practice.